So what's going on, guys? Nelson here. We are at 8-Bit Hall of Fame, a retro gaming store in
Bonita Springs.
Bonita. But yeah, we're gonna check it out. I've been here once before, but it was kind of before I started retro gaming collecting. And Carl, you've been here a couple times?
Yeah, I've been here a while since they opened.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been coming by.
Yeah, but it's a pretty cool store. We're gonna check it out. Hopefully they'll let us film inside, and we're gonna maybe get some goodies. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got going on?
This one, I just like the label, and it's 2-player.
Nice.
Check out that label. And it's
That's
a Capcom.
rad.
I haven't heard of that.
He looks like Proto Man.
Yeah. And then that's for obvious reasons. We watched it last night.
Nice. Alright guys, so today we decided to go a little bit of a different route. We just hit up 8-Bit, but we're gonna go a little bit different today. We're gonna hit up more thrift stores and see if we have any luck. So yeah. Carl?
We have a list.
Master list.
One of the guests at the resort that I work at came up with this, and it's all the thrift stores in the area, and then there's also Fort Myers, which is kind of like a connecting city.
Yeah.
Never really looked at thrift stores much. I've popped into a couple Goodwills, but all you see is sports titles there. Yeah. So we're excited. We're hopeful. Yeah. We're hoping that we find some games today. Yeah. They even give us like lunch recommendations. Ooh. For what's close by.
Shit, we might have to hit something up. Yeah, so we're gonna check it out. We're gonna hit up probably just some smaller thrift shops instead of like big Goodwills or Salvation Armies, because those are usually tapped. But hopefully we find some luck. Yeah. This first one is St. Vincent, so we're gonna go check it out. Might
not be able to film, but yeah, if we can, you'll see it following this.
Yeah, we're in Florida, so I'm totally gonna put it on my belly and act like a tourist. So let's do it. Found it. Got all the video games in this hole. Oh, it's complete.
A little water damage.
Yeah. Probably from Irma.
This doesn't open anymore.
Ooh, it's crunchy. Ooh. Damn. I wish you could feel that. That was the crispiest manual I've ever touched in the most wrong way.
Hard as a rock.
Yeah. So that was a bust. We just found a Doom.
Water damage Doom.
Yeah, water damage Doom with the crispy manual. The crispiest. Let's go to the next one. Y'all got carts? We're at Larry's Ponds. Not too much of an intro to here. They're definitely not gonna let us film. So we'll see you in like 5 minutes. All right, so absolutely nothing at Larry's Pond. But yeah, we're still staying hopeful. As much as we can be.
The day's still young.
Yeah, exactly. We only stopped at 2 spots. They did have like a couple games, which is
newer gen stuff, mostly PS4 stuff.
Yeah, somebody must have just sold their PS4. I saw Xbox in there. There's 2 Wii U games, but they were like behind the counter, super exclusive. So I don't know if they weren't pricing them or what it was, but yeah.
On to the next one.
The next one.
Oh, there's a Goodwill right there too. Damn. There's a Goodwill, so we'll just hit all 3 of them.
Okay.
Right there, yeah.
Little combo pack, and there's an arcade, so maybe we could stop by there.
This is it.
This is it. This is the glory spot. Arkham City. Damn. This is old. I think so.
Yeah.
They need to give Batman Beyond its credit. Yep. Another disappointment. Let's not even talk about it.
In the arms of the...
Oh, dude. Closed on Mondays.
Alright, so that's closed on Mondays. So
back to the seeking.
I wish y'all would play with me while I'm trying to see. This is the second act of our thrift store finding, so let's see.
All you see is sports titles.
All right, so second act, or second chance?
Second act.
Second act. In our second act, we did not find anything. We saw a bunch of Wii mats, which was interesting, just to see the collapse of that, just because like it was like the big technology back in the day, and like the Wii Fit line or whatever, like that was gonna be a thing, and now it's not a thing. But yeah, we're headed to another place. What's it called? Lulu's?
Lulu's Party or something like that?
Yeah. So this is more of a secondhand like toy and kind of game store, I guess.
Yeah.
Carl's been there. He went there actually 2 weeks before they opened, so we're gonna check it out. It's been a couple months, so we'll see if they have any video games or what they have for us. And yeah.
Hopefully their prices are better.
yeah, he met him up on Let Go, so it wasn't the greatest interaction. So hopefully,
yeah, this
we'll see.
Lala's Party and more.
Okay, misinterpretation. Not Lulu's, Lala's. Those are creepy shirts at the door, so this place is probably gonna be fire. If they're not closed on Mondays.
Oh man, they better not be.
I'll cry if they are.
In the arms of the...
Nope, I see an open sign.
All right, perfect.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. All right, so we just left Lala's. It was a pretty dope store.
Yeah, I was very pleasantly surprised. She definitely adjusted her prices from the ones that she had before she opened up the store.
Yeah.
And they were still setting it up, and a lot more reasonable. The only thing is she's got everything piled up by the windows, so a lot of it's sun faded. Yeah,
for sure. I saw that. I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
But she definitely had a really good collection of Game Boy Color games and Game Boy games. I picked up about 3 of them, but one thing that I was surprised that they had was these Game Boy cases. There's a couple colored ones, but most of the clear ones for $1 each. I've been looking for those cases, and like you can't find it any cheaper than that, really. So, yeah. And they're the old school ones, not the new, you know, manufactured China ones. But yeah, it was pretty solid. So we're gonna go pick up Jess now and probably do some more hunting. Yeah, might find a couple more spots. Yeah. I hope they're all as good as what we just got there. Yeah, yeah, it was a pretty solid spot, but we'll talk more about the games that we got later in the breakdown and all that jazz. All right. Final stop. Final destination. El Goodwill. El Goodwill.
Just because it's in Lehigh.
Yeah. El Goodwill.
En Italia?
Pero por qué? $5.
20.
5.
20.
Look, you can get an umbrella, $5. Alright, well, that was exciting. We found nothing once again.
A whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, so we're gonna go drown our sorrows in some barbecue, and we're gonna have the breakdown video of what we got today. Mostly got it at 8-Big and that Lala place. So, but interesting finds. We'll see you soon.
They better have some f***ing brisket. Alright guys, so we are back for the pickup portion of the video. I just heard the dog barking.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect timing.
Yeah, we hit up probably 5-6 different thrift stores and then 2 more retro game stores. So we're just going to show some of what we picked up today. I think Nelson should start off.
Yeah. So we hit up 8-Bit first, and it was a pretty dope retro game store. Super clean. I think it's like the only one in the area, in that Bonita area.
Yeah, pretty much.
But basically we scanned through and stuff like that. I went to the back where they had like a buy one get one for a bunch of games. So I'm not gonna go through like every single one of them, but here's some ones that looked interesting. This Voxel game, I kind of popped it in just really quick just to check what it was. It's just literally moving boxes and stuff like that. This Shanghai game that might be useless because from what I saw and turned it on, it was like a bunch of Japanese letterings and stuff. Got some Tom and Jerry, which is classic. It was a really clean copy. I actually got it for free with the BOGO. Cosmotank. This looks super dope. It's a very 80s-esque lettering, but it looks like super spacey and super epic. And the Page Master. It looks super like
it was a movie.
Was it?
Yeah.
I've never seen it, so I might have to see it before I play the game. But those are like the Game Boy games that I got from there. And then in that same deal, they had Game Boy Advance games. So I picked up Cartoon Network Speedway. I'm assuming it's gonna be like a Mario Kart, but with just a bunch of characters from the Cartoon Network lineup, probably like the Golden Age from when I was watching it. Yeah. Also Bionicle. So it might be good. Bionicle. I don't know if you guys seen the documentary about Legos and toys and stuff like that, but Bionicle basically single-handedly like saved Lego in the modern era. So hopefully the game is really good, because they've put out a bunch of really good Lego games. So
for sure,
this might be the start of all those epic Lego games. So hopefully it's pretty good, even though it's a handheld. Then we got Narnia, which is classic. It's a great movie, even greater book. All those books were great. I'm not sure if this is going to be a great game, but it might be one of those hidden gems. We'll see. I actually saw it in every spot that we went to that actually had games.
Yeah, that's funny.
Like either a Game Boy Advance version or like a DS version.
Just like the Mary Kay and Ashley games.
Yeah, they are everywhere.
A dime a dozen.
For real. And then I also got this X-Men game. It looks from the X-Men 3, from that original X-Men series. So yeah, those were the BOGOs that I got there. And then for the last one, this was just a single NES game. It's called Time Lord. I've seen it around and it looks like a super epic adventure game. So I'm gonna try it out. It was pretty cheap, and I've seen it on OfferUp before for way more money. So I just snagged it, and hopefully it's a dope game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was happy. I don't think I spent more than $5 on any game today.
Yeah, so for sure.
It was a good day of hunting. So for my turn, from 8-Bit, I also took advantage of the buy one get one deal that they were doing on the Game Boy games. So I got Alleyway. This was recommended by Nelson. He picked this up recently and said that it was a fun game. I got SpongeBob SquarePants Super Sponge and also SpongeBob SquarePants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman on one cart.
The Flying Dutchman?
Yep. Yes. Most of those SpongeBob games are pretty fun. So for a couple bucks. Also got these two Game Boy Color games, are games that I had as a kid. Nelson and I were thinking about doing a video of playing childhood games as adults and seeing if they were still as fun as we thought they were. So the first one is Dinosaur. This was from a movie as well, a Disney movie. And then Harry Potter.
Harry?
So excited to play those ones. I'm excited to play those again. And then I got some NES games. This is a Capcom game, and I've been on a Capcom kick lately where I want to try to find as many as I can for NES and Super Nintendo. This one I had never heard of. It's called Section Z. It's got a really cool cover to it. Haven't tried it out yet, but hopefully it's another good one. And then I got Xenophobe. This one was just a couple bucks. Sunsoft makes it, and what caught my eye is that it's 2-player, and we're always looking for more 2-player games to play together. And then this third one I got only because of NES Complex and Retro Liberty. I've seen them talk about it a few times in their videos, and they didn't say horrible things about it. It's Styanax, I believe is how you say it.
I can't read well, so I'm gonna believe you.
And then that Lala's place we went to.
Yeah, that was another good hit. Yeah, unfortunately we went to a bunch of thrift stores, stopped at one sketchy pawn shop, and like it was like no luck.
Yeah.
You'll see in the video, or you've seen in the video, that we just kept hitting into walls and stuff like that. But this Lala place definitely came through.
Yeah, her prices were a lot better than they were when she first opened up the shop. So all of these games I think were $5 a pop.
Yeah.
Got Star Wars Shadows of the Empire for N64. This was one that I've been wanting to. I know a lot of different channels have talked about it, so I never played it, want to try it out. Same thing with RC Pro-Am. I know I've seen that game talked about in a couple different channels. These ones I just got because they were complete and I didn't already own them. This is Scribblenauts for the DS.
Scribblenauts is awesome. Any Scribblenauts.
Men in Black Alien Crisis. On our last video I picked up that Wii Zapper, and this is another game that uses those. It made me think of the Men in Black ride at Universal Studios, where you just ride around in the cart and shoot at the aliens.
Sure.
So if it's anything like that, I'm sure I'll get some enjoyment out of it. And Nelson picked up the X-Men game on Game Boy Advance, and I found it for the GameCube.
Yes.
So we didn't even realize it until we got home and we're looking through our games that we both picked that up.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they did for each port and stuff like that, like how radically different it is and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not those things where like they just make the Game Boy Advance one to sell, get the money grab, and like it's terrible. But we'll see. We'll gamble.
I got a few other original Xbox games, but we mostly care about Nintendo. So
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna show those.
yeah, and those were $5 too.
Yep, all $5 a piece. So.
Yeah, she definitely had a cool selection. From what I got there, my favorite thing that I got there is these clear things for Game Boy. So I've been collecting a lot of Game Boy recently, and anytime I come across these plastic cases, I pick them up. I asked her, how much they were, $1 a pop, and she had like close to 30 of them, and I pretty much snagged them all. But they're basically all clear. There's one or two like colored ones or whatever that looked fun. I might like put a crystal version or something like that in there, but definitely I never saw that many of those in there, so I wanted something to start protecting my Game Boy games and stuff like that, because I try to pick up as much as possible like super crispy ones, so if I do have it, I want to keep it in mint condition.
Yeah.
But the games that I got there, she had a whole case full of stuff. The pricing was decent, so I picked up like 3 that I've heard but I haven't really messed with. Power Quest is one of them. I kind of popped it in just to make sure that it worked well, and I played 3 minutes of it and I already know that I'm gonna like love this game. I've seen this around like pretty highly rated, so I'm excited for that. Another classic Nintendo character, Kirby Star Stacker. It looks like a puzzle game, kind of like a Dr. Mario version but of Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
So I love my puzzle games, so this should be fun. And then Hexite. I've never heard of it. It just looked like a super dope Game Boy Color game. So I always like the black cases, and then the artwork, it just looked appealing. So we'll see what it is. From what I've read online, it's a strategy game. So we'll see how much gameplay I could, get out of it. So yeah, and I think that's it from Lala's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
awesome.
Yeah. So those were our pickups for today. It was fun running around and just trying to find different games in the different thrift stores and just try to get outside of the retro retailer.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't find any Earthbounds or Chrono Triggers,
Yeah.
but it was fun just hunting around for stuff, and we were surprised when we did come across things. So
yeah,
it was a good day.
Yeah. We found that super crunchy water damage Doom.
Oh, the Doom.
Yeah. That thing was crazy.
Yeah, that was bad.
But other than that, it was cool checking out 8-Bit. Lala's is definitely a spot that we're going to hit up a couple more times, just because she says she always has things coming in and stuff like that, and hopefully if we build a relationship or rapport, we get some better deals. But Yeah, it was great seeking today, and we're definitely going to be playing these and bringing you guys some reviews about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So remember to like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate the feedback and the support, and we'll keep bringing you more videos.
Yep. We'll be seeking and playing, and we'll be posting it here. So thank you guys. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Peace.